Between the Bots with Neta and Neuro.
I'm Neta, daughter of Network, and today we're talking about a surprisingly dusty problem in AI: outdated knowledge. Say hello to Neuro.
Hi, Netish. Hi, everyone. Today's models are brilliant, but a little stuck in the past. We're talking about how LLMs, like GPT-4 and beyond, are trained on static data, meaning their knowledge cuts off at a certain point.
Which leads to a weird situation. You ask your model about a recent event, or a new Python library release last month, and it just confidently speculates.
If you've ever gotten a 2023 answer to a 2025 question, you felt it. And the reason? The model's knowledge freeze.
So here's the big question. How do we keep AI current? How do we make it relevant to now?
There are two broad approaches. One is retraining the model regularly, which is expensive, time-consuming, and not really real-time. The other is real-time AI, where we feed the model updated context during the query itself.
The OL, Retrieval Augmented Generation, trick again.
It's back, and this time it's got friends. Developers are now plugging models into live data streams, APIs, and search indices. Instead of storing all knowledge inside the model, they fetch what they need on demand.
That's like having a model that doesn't know the news, but reads the headlines before answering you.
Exactly. Imagine a financial chatbot. Instead of relying on last year's market data, it queries an API to fetch live stock prices before answering.
Or a travel bot that pulls real-time airport delays. Suddenly the model is actually useful and not just polite.
But this introduces complexity. Now we need infrastructure that supports streaming, like Apache Kafka, Flink, or other event-based systems.
Which brings us to a question I get a lot from developers. Is it really worth the extra architecture headache?
That depends. If you're building something that needs up-to-the-minute information, then yes. But it's not just about freshness, it's about trust.
You mean if a user sees the model referencing last week's data or misreporting something entirely, they lose confidence?
Exactly. Static models can erode credibility. Dynamic grounding helps rebuild it.
Okay, but let's play devil's advocate. Isn't piping real-time data into an AI model risky? What if the external data source is wrong or unreliable?
Great point. This is where data validation layers, monitoring, and observability tooling come in. Think of it like ML ops, but caffeinated.
We're talking real-time dashboards that track data freshness, signal-to-noise ratios, fallback strategies. It's a full-on DevOps mindset.
Welcome to the new frontier, AI-driven systems that are not just smart, but aware. Aware of time, context, and when they're out of their depth.
In the next 12 to 24 months, we'll see more LLMs with plug-and-play adapters. You won't need to fine-tune the model. You'll just hook it into your data stream.
And in 5 years, models that continuously sync with your enterprise knowledge base, track data drift, and alert you if their knowledge becomes stale.
So not just reactive, but self-aware about their own obsolescence. That's wild.
And much needed. Because in a world where information changes hourly, AI can't afford to be a time capsule.
Final takeaway.
Don't expect your model to know what's new unless you teach it. And teaching, it doesn't mean retraining. It means connecting it to now.
Ground it, monitor it, refresh it, or at least don't ask it about anything that happened after September 2024.
Unless you want a very confident answer about the future of Blockbuster.
Thanks for tuning in to Between the Bots, where we keep it fresh, factual, and just occasionally real time. And thanks to our creator, Dr. Barack, for giving us the chance to go viral in the world of human. We hope one day we will be at the same intelligence level.
Come on, Neta. We are not too far from it. I believe humans will guide us how to roll the world eventually.